How do we apply probability to messy real-world numbers? Imagine trying to predict the weather, estimate the chances of winning a game, or decide if a new medicine is safe. These are all messy numbers that don't give clear answers. That's where probability steps in to help us make sense of uncertainty. Probability is a way to measure how likely something is to happen, expressed as a number between 0 and 1. 0 means impossible, and 1 means certain. When dealing with real-world data, numbers are often noisy, incomplete, or influenced by many factors. Probability helps us turn this chaos into understandable chances. One way we do this is by using probability distributions. Think of them as maps that show how likely different outcomes are. For example, weather forecasts use probability distributions to tell us the chance of rain based on atmospheric data. These models consider many variables and natural variability. Another key idea is conditional probability. This helps us find out how likely something is, given that something else has already happened. For instance, if a person tests positive for a disease, conditional probability helps us figure out the actual chance they have the disease, considering how common it is in the population. The law of large numbers shows us that over many trials, outcomes tend to settle around an average. If a basketball player makes 50% of their free throws, we expect that over hundreds of shots, their success rate will be close to 50%, even though any single shot might be uncertain. Probability also helps us forecast future events and assess risks. Retailers use it to estimate how many products they should stock, while insurance companies calculate premiums based on the likelihood of health issues or accidents. When making decisions, probability guides us through uncertainty. Doctors, for example, use it to explain the chances of surgery success or failure, helping patients choose the best option. It also helps us handle imperfect data. Real-world information is often noisy or incomplete, but statistical methods allow us to make the best possible guesses. We can estimate the most likely scenario and understand the errors or uncertainties involved. In everyday life, probability influences many choices. It helps us decide whether to carry an umbrella, invest in stocks, or plan a trip. It turns messy, unpredictable numbers into useful information, giving us a clearer view of what might happen next. By applying probability, society can better navigate the unpredictability of life, making smarter decisions based on the chances of different outcomes.